How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a little monthly update for the month of May. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So everything's still going as planned. Videos wise, Friday I recently uploaded Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know how I feel about the game so far. It's very bland, very boring. If you go watch that, I'm complaining the entire time about a lot of the stuff. Hopefully it'll pick up uh later playthroughs. Um but Prey on Mondays, the video game. Spider-Man on Tuesdays, Psychonauts 2 on Wednesdays, Little Nightmares 2 on Thursdays. Spider-Man's been so fun to play. I love that game. I'm so happy I put it off to play in it so that all the content's out for it now and everything. I just recently saw the content creator, I can't remember his own name, Tony, cannot remember his last name, but he does a lot of the anime TikToks and stuff like that. He just started playing it, and I'm like, dude, the hell? You're taking all my views? Not really. That's a joke. No shade. Love the guy. He's hilarious. Other than that, little updates on the book. Its release is not going to be this summer. It's going to be the beginning of October, because I will be re-releasing my initial book. Or not initial book, the first book in the series. What am I talking about? It is clearly bigger than the hardcover, which I finally got a hardcover copy. Kind of just happens. Life is the way it is. I love the size of the hardcover copy. I love the size of the softcover copy too. But I will be pulling this from Amazon and then re-releasing it probably the end of September, second half of September, something like that. Just because there's stuff in here I want to add, I want to smooth out, fine tune. Book 2 has been really pushing my skills as a amateur independent writer with no formal training or real understanding of how to write, and going back and looking at what I have written for the first book. I want to kind of go back and smooth it out, make it but fix a lot of the issues. Being a self-publisher, self-editor, all the whole things, just doing it all by myself, I see all the mistakes I made initially, and I want to go back and correct them. So with that said, July 1st, I'll say July 1st, this book will no longer be available for physical copy. I'm gonna leave the digital up if you guys want to get that, but for physical copies, I will be pulling it off the internet. You will not be able to get it anymore. If you want to get this first edition, please, by all means, you have until July 1st to get the copy. And then the final edited one, by myself at least. I don't know if like a publisher is going to pick it up and they'll edit it and fix everything. That will come out in September, the middle part, or right there at the end, or you just wait till the second book comes out and you buy both at the same time. But the cover is going to be different. There's going to be more stuff in the beginning leading up. It's going to look so much more professional. I've actually struggled with this idea of pulling it and re-releasing it. Ultimately, I think it would be better product for you guys to enjoy, a better product for you guys to spend your hard-earned money on. But as of right now, it is still available, but come July 1st, it will no longer be available, this version. So if you want to get it, the hardcover copy, this one right here that I'm holding in my hands, is $18.99. The softcover copy, this one right here that I'm holding in my hands, is $15.99. It is called Rise of the Forgotten, Faded Paths Cross. If you did not know, there will be a link down in the description for you guys to go on to Amazon. Basically, it's that expensive because you're paying for the printing cost. It is print to order. These are not pre-printed. It is print to order. So with that, there's the whole issues with that. But hopefully in the future, when it starts picking up, we'll start getting better product. But that's just the game of being independent and just doing it on your own, man. The product isn't as the same standard as what the professionals have and what, you know, the companies put out and everything. But I am happy with what I've made overall. I am in this world that I've created, the characters that I'm writing for. I enjoy them. I love the story. It genuinely gets me excited to write it. Even reading it back, I'm enjoying myself. Some websites have listed it as 4 to 5 hours to finish, so it is actually a very quick read. The chapters are pretty short. They're just very condensed, sentence wise. So if you don't like to read big 100-page books or 1,000-page books, please pick it up. There's nothing really special about it. I'm not breaking new ground. I'm not changing the game. It's a story that I wanted to write, and I've always wanted to create something for people to enjoy. My inspirations for it has been Berserk, The Witcher, dark fantasy, D&D, just all fantasy things. And if you want to have that little itch, by all means, get it. I would argue it is probably a decent Chili's dinner. That's probably what I would argue this. It is a decent Chili's dinner. It's better than fast food schlock, but it's definitely not a Michelin star restaurant thing. But you're gonna have a good time reading it, like you would eating a decent Chili's dinner. But that's enough of the book. I hope you guys do pick it up. I would love to do signings one day and somebody pull this out and say, hey, I got a copy. But please go get it. I don't want you guys to miss out on it. With that said, moving on, I'm going to be doing some more work on some video essays. I have done a complete 180 of my schedule, and I have found so much more time to do some other things. My drawing has definitely just been thrown out the window. I've been focusing so much on getting the channel up. I've been trying to live stream, but my internet has just been so horrible. I honestly do not understand what's going on with it. With that said, I will still try and find time to stream when I can. It's just so unreliable, but my uploads are I'm still able to upload, I'm still able to record, so that's always a good thing. If it gets to a point where I'm just not able to stream, then I'll try and start figuring some stuff out. I know Pragmata, I've been streaming that. I still have to finish Warhammer 40k 2. I think we got halfway through that game. But all in all, it's been fun. I've been really kind of going through the motions this past month. Last Friday, I made a post. I did go to the hospital for some health issues. I had this pressure on my chest, couldn't breathe, or I had difficulty breathing. They checked me out. My vitals were all good. Blood sugar was good. Blood work was good. The doctor was surprised, which I get it. You know, I'm over 400 pounds. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. He was like, yeah, your blood's actually good, and your blood sugar's perfect too, like you said. I was like, yeah, dude, it is what it is. But all in all, health wise, I'm good. It's just I'm stressing, and then but with my new sleep schedule, with the new schedule and everything, so stuff is going to be going a lot better. I have also been recording a lot more in one day and then uploading. So I'm finding a lot more time to make more content that is going to be very different from me just playing video games. And I look forward to sharing that with you guys. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's definitely going to be something cool. Hey, that's nice. But that is the end of this. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys have a good month. And I want to show my appreciation to every person who has subscribed, liked, commented, shown support on my shorts, on my long form stuff, even just my little community poll posts and stuff like that. I want to thank you guys for doing that. It really helps me continue to find the strength to really do a lot of this stuff. I haven't talked about a lot about myself, but you know, we all have our struggles, we all have our battles, and you guys definitely help me continue to do what little I am able to do on this channel. And I hope it continues to grow with the support and love from you guys. But from the bottom of my heart, genuinely thank you, and I thank God, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I will be streaming sometime this week. It's Star Wars month, man. I got to do some Star Wars stuff. All right, guys. You have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good month. Be positive. Later.